Hello everyone, my name is Elke. You can tell I was born in Germany. But I came here to Katete in Zambia in Africa 31 years ago. And I've been the founder and director of Tikondane Community Centre for 25 years. 25 years ago, I was asking for help. I was asking for help from all my friends. And there was Germany and England where I had studied, and Sydney, Australia where I was married. And when I finally came here, I knew what I wanted. I was going to teach literacy, but it came different. That was Doris. Doris came and said, Mai, our women don't need reading, writing, they need jobs. And that was the time of AIDS. And surely you may be aware that when things are really bad and mothers don't have food for their kids, they may just do one thing to find help, and that is sex. And we started what we called at that time a guest house, which is now our lodge. And if you have a lodge, you have a lot of jobs to give. And we ended up with 80 people. Now then, 80 is a lot. So we made money by having visitors, and we said you can see the real Africa. And we made money by me traveling around the world with my PowerPoint at the time, Tikondane, Tikondane, Tikondane. And that went very well until COVID-19. We had 4 wonderful volunteers here, and we had to rush them to the airport. And I had my trip around the world booked, and I had to cancel it all. So for a while it looked like not much future, because I get a widow's pension, but that's surely not enough, and these people need still help. And the help is like for everything. Their houses are miserable. Unemployment is basically 80%. They need uniforms and school and shoes. This very last year, 23, was an absolutely dramatic drought. And there was no maize, the beloved maize, anywhere, not to eat and not to buy. And so things are really bad. But because of things going really bad, a program we developed for sustainable livelihood. We call it TIKO Survival Package. It's a good program, and for once it worked. There are villagers, and there are now 120 households who do what we say. They grow their own vegetable, they cook in the cheapest way possible so that climate change will not be bigger than it already is, and so on. So things are really bad. But as I say, we have a program. The people like it, we look after them, and we help them. They only get a little cash, but they get help. They get seeds and they learn what to do in the field. Secondly, they get hunger help right now every month. Then they get shelter help. They get our help with medicals. In the past, it's like a dream. The hospital used to pay for everything. They gave us the drugs. They paid for their operations. But that is over now. Yeah, and mostly it's education. So we send 200 children to school, primary and secondary school, and we have a lot of contenders for further education, and computer classes and English classes, and all of that costs money in my eyes. They are the nicest people on earth. They extend their feelings to us. They are glad if we come. They take us into their family. They receive you. They show you what they do. They show you their house. They share with you, and they love being photographed. They don't ask for money. It's like an ideal world from a long, long time ago. Help us, please. TIKO.